Hello everybody. Get my mic on. So we're going to be cleaning out the duck pond. So let me get the camera set up. I've got a new tripod that I'm messing with today too. Let's see if we can get this to work.
Does it need a divider in the middle?
No, just a box. So we only have one duck that's going to use it. Just a box with a lid. And that way I can put some hay in the bottom. We've got plenty of scrap. I mean, kind of like a box, not that big, like we covered up the.
You have like a blueprint or a drawing or something?
No, just a box, kind of like the box on the pump. Box with a hole in it.
Top and you want...
Yeah, 4 sides, a top, and then we'll cut a hole out for them to go in one of the sides. Yeah. Sorry, we're getting a duck box set up. The ducks need a duck box. So this is the duck pool, which is gross. And I'm going to drain it and refill it. So this is kind of a little overdue. But, I saw a channel that had a PVC pipe to it, which I think I'm going to do next. Do a PVC pipe and then have it filter out into the pasture, which would be better than dumping it in here because it's gross. The ducks enjoy playing in it, but it is pretty gross. So yeah, we're going to drain that off and then clean the pool out. It's a dog pool or a pet pool. I know you guys are all excited. So while that's draining, which is not terribly, oh yeah, you can see the ducks. So the chickens and ducks are going to come in here and hang out. See how they like to play in the water. You can see the babies are in the background over there. They're up by the little ladder to get in the coop. Here comes JoJo Sparkle, so the babies are going to start coming over here. Look at the ducks, they play in the water. They make quite a mess, so we're working on coming up with some ideas to create a filter system for our duck pond. Yep, these guys are messy. You can see they're enjoying playing in the water. Oh, look at you guys. Whoopsies, you're running. What are you running about? Huh? You're not missing anything. Unfortunately, the pea gravel filters this down pretty quickly. Yeah, it takes a few minutes to get drained off. It doesn't smell particularly nice either. Oh, we've had some people join. Hi, thanks for coming. We're draining the duck pond, and the ducks are playing in the water. And so once we get it drained, we're gonna rinse it out. And it's pretty cold and overcast, so there's not a lot to do. And I figured, well, it's miserable, so I'll just go ahead and do a live today. So yeah, you're new to the channel, or if you've been here before, please give us a thumbs up. Hit the like button, and then make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have quite a bit of content, not just ducks and chickens, but we have horses and sheep. So we're just doing some chores this morning, so I thought I'd go ahead and bring you along for some chores. Trying to grow the channel. We have over 2,200 subscribers now, and we're trying to get to 3,000. Hi, thanks for joining. And I've got a new tripod that I'm trying out. Pretty excited about. So that way I don't have to put it on the floor and then bend over to look at you guys. I can keep it up at eye level. So you can see the duck pond is draining still. We're getting there. Oh, you can see the babies. See the babies over there in the background? We have 2 little chicks. I had 2 hens that were sitting on the nest on the fake eggs, and they were going broody, so I asked my neighbor if she had any fertilized eggs. She gave me 6 eggs, and 3 of them originally hatched, and then 1 of them disappeared, so it's a farm, you never know. But anyway, I have 2 chickens left, 2 little babies. You see them running around in the background. There, see them? See the little babies running around? So those are the ones that my hen, this one here, whoops, there she is right there. Her name is JoJo Sparkles. She was named by a coworker. She hatched the babies, and she takes care of them, and she was she shows them how to eat and everything, and then she keeps them warm underneath her because it's pretty chilly. So she keeps them warm. But yeah, it was easier than doing the whole light bulb thing and, you know, hatching them in the house and all that mess. So my chicken did it. It was easy. So yeah, we like easy when it comes to the farm. I can take you over here so you can see the chickens a little better if you'd like. Get some water draining out over here. So we'll just put this over here. Let's see. See the chickens? I have to lower this a little bit for you to see them, I think. They're over on the other side. Maybe put this up. Yeah, they're on the other side. So we're just getting the, you can see, I think you can see a little better there. You can see they're barred rock or Plymouth Rock hens. This one and this one over here, those are Plymouth Rocks, I think, barred rock. And she's the one that's got the, oops, this smaller one's got the babies that she hatched out. And then we've got this one here with the feathers on the feet. That one's a Bantam, I think. And then we've got some widenettes, some golden laced and some black laced widenettes. Very common for a backyard farm, chicken farm. They're easy. Oops, let's put you over here. They're easy to raise and do stuff with. So anyway, so that's them, and they're just hanging out over here behind me while I'm getting the duck pond drained, and then I'm gonna rinse it out and refill it, and then you get to see a show because the ducks, one of my ducks goes in there and goes crazy, starts like swimming around like a mad person in there. It's really funny. So you'll get to see her reaction when she gets in there with the fresh water. And then there's my widenettes are over here. So those are golden lace widenettes. These 2 here. I got them. They're pretty much together all the time. I got them from a local farm. She was reducing the number of chickens, and she had a hen that was broody, so she went to Tractor Supply and got a couple chicks and shoved them underneath the underneath her broody chicken, and so that's how she ended up with so many different types of chickens. It was kind of funny. But she had the chicken hatch them, you know, take over the motherhood of the little chicks. So yeah, much easier than doing the light and keeping them in the house and all that stuff. I should have done that when the ducks, when they were babies. I should have shoved them in here with the chickens and let them take them over. Make my life easier. And we're getting down there. It's pretty close. So ducks are pretty messy. They make a lot of mess in the water, so we have to change it frequently. But like I said, we're gonna try to come up with a drain hose or a drain PVC pipe or whatever that goes out into the pasture and make my life a little easier. So that'll be cool. And husband's building a box for the ducks. The ducks, they won't go in the coop. One of them goes in, but they don't get in the nesting boxes. So we're going to create a little box out here for the ducks. So that way they have their own space. And getting there. Yeah, it's smelly. Duck water, dirty duck water is kind of nasty. It's stinky. But anyway, hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's just overcast and gross, and we got chores to do, so we have to come out and do them. We're getting there. We're getting really close to the end down here with the water. You can see we're down pretty low. So what I generally do is I get the hose, I dump it over, and then I get the hose and clean it out, and then refill it. And it's pretty quick. It's a fairly small duck pond, so it doesn't take that long to clean it and refill. It's actually a pet pond or pet pool. We got it at Walmart as a pet pool. It works perfect for ducks. So then we're just gonna head and dump it. You need to do measurements, honey? Yeah. Okay. Dump it, and I'm gonna spray it out.
Huh?
Oh, you gonna make it a corner one? Oh, okay. That's fine. I was just thinking a square box, but that'll be fine. Yeah, go from here to here, just so they can go in there.
No, I'm gonna make a square box. I thought you wanted it in the corner. This is gonna be all dead space back here from the square box. If I make a triangle, that's going to take longer.
Oh, do it however it's easy. I don't care. Just something for them to go inside and sit on a nest. That's the objective. All right. Let me get the hose on.
I'm going to put 4 little posts on it, so it'll be off the ground. So I don't want the box on the ground.
Okay.
Water.
Yeah, yeah.
So from there, what would you say?
Well, you see how tall they are. They're tall at least
16 inches?
Yeah. Just enough for them to go in.
No, he's 16 inches. Maybe 18 inches. Here, 18 inches there?
18 by 18 by 18?
No.
Or 12 by 12.
I was going to go 3 feet.
Why so
by
big?
18. So you could have 2 ducks in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they both go in there. Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, so there's 3 feet. And would you say 18 feet? 18
No, yeah, 18 would be too small. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Do 3 feet by, maybe go.
So 3 by 18 by 18 by 18.
Okay. Yeah, and we just want a little door, like a little open area in the front for them to go in. Okay. All right. Hose out the duck pond. Hi, girls. Okay, so we're going to clean the duck pond out. It's gross. Ducks make a lot of poo-poo and nasty in there. Okay. that is going to refill now. And then the ducks are going to come over here and jump in there once it gets mostly full. She just goes nuts when she's got a fresh pool. Get out of the way. So see if they come back in here. So, well, that's refilling, which is not overly exciting. We can go over and see what some of the other animals are doing. Husband is making a box for the ducks, so that way they have a nesting place to go into, because it is pretty cold right now. And I've got to clean the chicken coop too, so that's next. Clean the chicken coop out. And so I might, since they're all preoccupied outside, I might come over here and get the chicken coop, sorry about that, get the chicken coop cleaned out. So this is the inside of our coop, and I need to get some tools and clean that out. So I'm going to go ahead and get the bucket that I use for cleaning the stalls, and I'm going to bring that over here and clean out the chicken coop. So in the meantime, you can watch the donkeys and the sheep. Don't forget to do the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel. So we're just doing some chores today, so glad to have you along. Let me leave my mic here because I'm going to go out of range to get the cart. To manually close the coop door, so that way the chickens don't get in the way when I'm cleaning out the pen. So the duck pond's still filling. Let me go around to the other side and close the door. All right, so the chicken door is closing, so that way I can go in the house and not have any chickens in my way. It's quite a mess in here, so we're gonna clean this all out. Let's see if we can bring this in here. Put it in the corner. Yeah, we've got a tile underneath here, so that way it makes it easier to clean out. Sorry about that, I'm up in your grill. But yeah, so I'm going to clean out this bedding on the floor and get this out of here and then put new bedding in. And I'm sure the sheep and donkeys are going to be over here trying to help. But Yeah, we bedded this pretty heavy when we built this. When did we build this? In the spring, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean it out and put it on the manure pile, and then put new bedding in here for the animals. So because we've got this vinyl flooring, it makes it really easy to clean. I saw it on another YouTube channel. I was like, oh, that makes good sense. So that's why we did it. Just got some closeout vinyl flooring and put it down inside the coop. And then it just scoops out really easily. Get all the poo and ickies out. And they've been making a mess up here. So I've been really wanting to get this cleaned. Ugh, goodness, it's gross. Chickens are gross. They are pretty gross. I mean, they provide us a service, but they are pretty nasty. Poo everywhere. They're pretty gross. So I wanted to get this removed. I'm thinking we probably should have put vinyl up here too, but we didn't know they were going to sit on top of that all night, which is what they do. And they must poo in their sleep or something. I don't know. They make quite the mess. I mean, I'm like surprised at how thick this is. I knew it was getting messy, but this is ridiculous. So yeah, we're gonna get this cleaned out. Hindsight, we probably should have put stuff up here. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Something up here to make this easier to clean in the future. It's just gross. This is some of the jobs you do when it's a foggy day. Can't do much else. Clean the chicken coop. Ugh, all the ickies on the floor. Alright. Clean this all up. Oh, I can hear the ducks over there by the pond. We'll have to go back over there in a minute. So my little duck is probably going to jump in shortly and start swimming around in there. It's pretty funny. It's pretty excited in there. You can see how easy this is to clean out when you have the vinyl floor down. Pretty easy. And then I'll bring over some more shavings. And then we'll put some more shavings and hay in here for them. Not bad. Still pretty dry, which is nice. So it's not really gross. Sheep coming over to find out what I'm doing. Alright, so that's that part. I still got some ickies here. Put all these ickies down. Yeah, alright, so we got that done. Let me get the cart out of the way. Alright, so we're gonna head back out here now and dump the dump cart. And my helpers have arrived. There, my helpers have arrived. I'm gonna go dump the cart over here in the manure area. I'll just turn you a little bit. Should be within mic range. Hi guys, huh? Watch out. Don't mess with that. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you here for a minute. Hopefully the donkeys aren't gonna knock over the camera. Hi girls. So my donkeys have arrived. Here they are. Let's get this out of the way. So let me turn this around so you can look at the sheep for a minute. And then I'm going to go grab, I'm going to put my mic here. I'm going to go grab some shavings, so I'll be right back. So just watch the sheep for a minute. hope you enjoyed the donkeys and sheep. The duck pond overfilled, so we're going to go back over here. I just turned the water off. So I heard it and then I saw it overflowing. So it's filled in quite a bit in here with water. It'll drain down. It's pretty good about draining. And my duck will probably jump in there shortly and start swimming. She enjoys a good fresh pond. Alright, let's see if she gets in there. So she's usually pretty quick about getting in there and swimming around. Let's see if she goes in. It's pretty funny when she does it. She jumps in there and like starts like flying through the water. It's pretty funny. So we'll watch for a couple minutes. She should go in there. They're gonna play in the water that's on the side. So we'll give her a couple minutes, and we'll give her a couple minutes, and then we'll come back. So let's go finish the chicken coop, and then I can open the coop door back up, so that way they can have access back to the coop. All right. So we're just going to get the shavings and put it inside here. Oh, she's in the pond. I can hear. Let's see. Maybe I need to put it back over where I was. She's already in the pond. So let me put the camera back over here so you can watch it. It's pretty funny. Oh, she got out. I'm going to leave this here for a minute so that way you can watch her go in the pond. It's pretty funny. I'll leave that here for a minute while I put the shavings in so you can watch her. I'll put the mic here so you can listen to her. She is. She's in the water. Here, I hope you got to see that. Yep, she's back in the water, so I hope you got to see that. She starts going like crazy in there. It's pretty funny. So I hope you can see that. She's swimming around in there. All right. So, yeah, so she's swimming around. So you can enjoy that for a minute. I got to get some hay for the coop, and then we'll be right back. I'll let you listen to her squawk and splash around. It's pretty funny. So much fun watching a happy duck in the pond. I got the, we're going to, oops. Now we're going to put the hay in the coop, and then we'll open the door to the coop and let them back in. I just got some hay from the barn, so just the normal hay that we feed to the horses. So I just go in here with the tripod, and then you can see these are the boxes. I just threw some shavings in there, just for the moment, and I'm going to throw the hay in there. And there's fake eggs in here that we keep in here that helps the chickens lay eggs. These are ceramic eggs. And then I'm just going to put some hay in each of these. I always bring too much. It looks like you need a lot, but they end up kicking half of it out anyway. So put that in there. That's probably plenty. So the other one. And then put the fake eggs back in. So that way they've got their eggs to sit on. You guys want to put some in here. It's just a meadow hay. Just to, give them something nice to sit on with their eggs. And we got half a dozen eggs this morning. I didn't check yesterday. And then today, I noticed we had half a dozen, which is quite a bit. They don't usually produce that much. We're changing their food, and that seems to be helping with egg production. So, chickens are all new to us, so we're still trying to figure it all out. There's 2 in here. Oops. They like sitting in their nests. I'll put some down here too in case somebody wants to sit on the floor. All right, so take the remaining hay out since I brought too much, as usual. Now I'm going to go open up the coop door. We have an automatic coop door, and it's on a timer, but I did an override so I could clean the... She's flying around in the pond again. I did an override so that way I could close the door and keep them out. So I'm going to go around the other side and open the door. And it's this little unit. Let's see. Let's turn this around. Let's get too loose on there. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Which way is it? I'm going to spin you guys around for a minute. Sorry about that. All right, so over here is our omelet. This is our door control. So I'm going to open the door now. It's opening. And now they can go back inside. So it's a nice, handy dandy little unit. I really like the omelet. I saw a bunch of other chicken people highly recommended it, so I went and bought it. And so I'm going to leave this hay here for the duck box that my husband is making. So we'll put that hay in there. And then they should have a nice little box that they can go into. We got them when they were few days old at Tractor Supply. Saw them in there and I said, oh, they're so cute, have to get one. So there she is in the pond. Look at how active they are in the pond. It cracks me up. Oh, I guess the drake's going to go in. I was thinking about it. There is a ladder. He can go around. But he's big enough he can just go over the side. Yeah, she'll stay in there for hours. She just has such a good time in there. Playing the pea gravel. Yeah, at least when we do dump the yucky water, it does filter down through the pea gravel pretty nicely. So it doesn't stay yucky in there. She definitely enjoys herself. Yeah, they don't like it when it gets icky in there. So, well, she's still swimming around in there. Yeah, they don't like it when it's icky in there. So we do try to change the water pretty frequently. I found that, especially in the summer, it's like about every 2 to 3 days it has to be changed because it just can't go much longer than that. And yeah, so this was actually like a playground area for the previous people that had this house. So we've made it into into a duck and chicken area. I can't really see her from there. But, she's having a grand old time. So I think I probably need to make this tighter. It seems like it's a little loose. Let me tighten up this base. Keep going like the wrong way, and it keeps getting looser. There we go. That's better. I didn't want it to fall off, so I had to tighten that back up. But yeah, so the ducks are happy now. The chickens have their clean coop back, and the donkeys and the sheep are over there doing donkey and sheep things. So anyway, I've been just doing chores, so if you're new here, please give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that way you can watch some of the rest of our videos. We have a variety. Today was just cleaning the chicken coop, which is long overdue, and the duck pond. But usually we're doing horse stuff, and of course we have the sheep and donkeys. The sheep keep the property maintained, and the donkeys look after the sheep. So that's why we have them. And they are 2 females. The darker one is Jenny, the lighter one is Amy, and they don't like Dre, who appears to be following them. Dre is the smaller ram right there. They don't like Dre. So they're always trying to get away from Dre. Dre loves them, but they don't like him. You can see Dre. Let's see, right there is Dre. He's the oldest sheep that we have. He's probably 8 years old now. So he's the old man, and he's always getting into scraps with the younger ones, just because I think he enjoys it. I don't know. Not quite too sure about his mental capacity. But yeah, the ducks are having a grand time in the pond. And then we're going to put the duck house in there that husband's making right now, and then they'll have their own little house where they can go inside and sit on a nest and do whatever ducks do. Because they won't go inside. The one, she'll go inside the chicken coop, but she doesn't stay in there. So, and then the boy won't go in at all. I think he's too big maybe to fit through the door. So we're going to have a little duck house for them. It says to put the duck house next to the water source, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, she just jumped out of the pond. I guess she's done for a moment. But yeah, so that's what we're working on today. So anyway, thanks for coming, and hope you enjoyed following along with some of our chores. And yeah, I'm going to go and help husband with the duck box and get that finished. And I think we don't have much else to do today. You can see it's overcast. It's not very pleasant. It's only in the 40s. It's pretty raw. We're in California, so anything under 60 is cold for us. So anyway, thanks for coming. And yeah, help the channel get up to 3,000 subscribers. That's our goal right now. That's what we're working on. And thanks for coming. Bye.